Hi, welcome to ECS Coffee. Today we're here to review the Delonghi PrimaDonna Elite. Not to be confused with other PrimaDonnas, this is a brand new machine just released by Delonghi, and we're excited to show it to you.
Yes, absolutely. So, the PrimaDonna, there's been a couple different variations of this machine. This is the newest, the most current, and it has a lot of really cool upgrades, new kind of screen, and of course we did keep the dual frother, so we're going to show you both. So this machine, super automatic espresso machine, it has a grinder up top with your bean hopper. You do have a bypass chute there as well. Yeah, we've got our mugs up there. Bypass chute back here with your bean hopper and your grind selection. You have a nice, heating tray for your mugs to keep them nice and warm. It is passive, so as your machine is on, it'll start warming up, but it doesn't take very long for it to heat up. So it'll be pretty warm pretty quick.
It's not hot, you can touch it without getting burned. So.
Yes, it'll keep your mugs nice and warm. It's a warming tray. 2-liter water reservoir on the side. Just you can access it from the front though, so you can either fill it with the hole here or just take it over, remove it completely, take it over to your fridge or wherever else you're going to fill it.
Which we love. We love front loading things.
Yes,
right?
yeah, because then you don't have, there's no flap, it's not adding any excess height to the machines, which is great. Behind your water tank, which is typical with Delonghi and other super automatics where you need to access this, is the flap to get into your brew unit, which you will need to clean at some point. So you would just open that and be able to remove the brew unit. So if you're taking this out and you see something that says open, that's where you're going. It's for your brew unit. So upgraded screen here as well. So
a lot going on.
There's a lot going on the screen. It is easy to use though once you kind of break it down. So you have some beverages on the side here. These are all sensor touch buttons. And then this screen here is not a touch screen. Everything on the black is what you'll use to navigate. So you have some buttons on the side with your beverages. You have cappuccino, latte macchiato, regular latte, and just some milk, espresso, coffee, long coffee, which will grind and brew twice, totaling up to 8 ounces, and your doppio espresso. So grind and brew twice for a nice strong espresso shot. On the screen here, you've also got your extra beverage menu, your settings menu. Before you brew, you can select the volume of your beverage. So if you want it long or shorter, you can select that. Strength, same thing. You can select it to be as mild or as strong as you'd like.
From 1 to 5, so they give you a nice range.
Yeah, exactly. 5 settings is pretty good, actually, I find, for a super auto. Gives you, a good range. Your My option, so this will customize your My button or your My option, which will be one of your volumes and your strength. So it's like a one-touch menu. Yeah. And then you also have some profiles. 6 profiles.
Yeah.
Plus a guest, so you have 7 profiles total, which is a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of profiles. So for a big family at home, this is a really great machine to use. This also connects to Delonghi's app, and what we have found in the past with other machines that connect to the app, that the app is easier to program and save some of your beverage settings there. Yeah. So if you're like kind of struggling with it, just connect to the app. It's free. And it comes ready to connect. So you don't have to purchase anything extra to connect to their app.
It's fantastic to be able to navigate. We've been using an iPad or your phone. You can just scroll through and it's a very good visual on what is going to be happening in your cup.
Yeah, and you can access your cleaning menus from there. I think your manual is also in the app as well. You can access that. So if you have to, most people end up throwing out their manuals. I know I have like a drawer that I shove every single one into, and then like once a year I throw them all out. But you can access.
Don't need these anymore.
Yeah, you can access the manual in there, which is super helpful.
It is,
you can just have it right in your hands. Yeah. So if you get out of there, so whatever profile you are in, if you're programming within that profile, you're going to be saving the settings for just that profile.
Right.
It's not going to translate to profile 1 if you're on profile number 4. Yeah. Yeah, which is nice.
And always make sure your guests are not overriding your programming. They're always on the guest menu.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or just brewing it as is.
Right.
Yes.
So you can just brew it right off the screen,
absolutely.
which is what I was doing at first.
Yep.
And so you get used to what all the buttons are doing and how to navigate, and then you go right into the programming.
Yes,
it's super easy to use right from the screen, as long as you know just to touch what you want and then scroll through.
Absolutely.
So initially what I did is I just walked up, I hit my quantity in my cup and my strength, and then I just hit whatever beverage, and it works no problem that way. Also, if you don't want to go into programming, you can use it as is.
Yes, you absolutely can. You might be like, oh, okay, next time I'll just know to make it a little bit bigger, or next time I'll make it a little bit stronger. But yeah, you can use it just as the factory settings are, right from the screen, no problems. It does come preset to what would be traditional, like European sizing for the beverages too, so it is going to taste good. Just you'll have to play around with it for your preferences at home.
And your size of cup.
And your size of your cup or something like that. Yeah, if your cup is overflowing, make it smaller next time, kind of thing. So yeah, you have the two frothers. We're going to make a couple different milk beverages, one using the latte crema system, which is going to be the automatic milk function. And then we'll also use the Panarello wand. So that is going to be your more manual way of making milk. Both of these options, the latte crema system and the Panarello wand, are really compatible with alternative milks. So this version of the latte crema system was first introduced on the Dynamica Plus. And they've carried it over into this machine. And it does froth alternative milks better than other automatic frothers.
Which is fantastic.
Which is really great. And then obviously a wand is always your best option when using an alternative milk. So
for heat too. So if you're the type of person that walks into a coffee shop and said, oh, I want my beverage extra hot, but you have a large milk-based beverage, it's the best way to get more heat.
Absolutely, because your milk is always a little cooler than the coffee. Otherwise it gets it can get a little burnt. Yeah.
Right. So you're in control.
You have way more control with the wand. Would you like?
I would love
to make some coffee. Okay.
You don't need to finish your sentence.
I know.
Just yes.
So yeah, adjustable spouts here as well. And we haven't really programmed anything, so we're going to go just from what the factory settings are and adjust our length, our volume, as well as our strength just before we're brewing. Always do it as strong as possible.
Let me just see. Maybe I'll go there.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, and then I'll just do let's do cappuccino.
Yeah.
That tells you what to do.
I'll turn your dial for you. There
Maximum
you go.
froth, it's telling me, but you're in control of that again.
It won't not let you brew if you don't have the dial set somewhere. And Delonghi's milk systems are always really easy to clean after use. So it'll prompt us and we can do that too.
Right. Which is great because you could just rinse the top part of the latte crema system and then put it back in the fridge.
Yes.
A lot less waste. So it's telling me it's extra strong but medium size up top.
Yes. Yeah, so this was not a ton of milk.
Right.
So if you're at home doing a comparison, you might want it a little bit bigger.
We would just make note of that and then bump it up next time if that's what we wanted.
Exactly, and if you really didn't, if you wanted more milk this time, there is an option for just milk, and then you can set your froth to be the frothiest, and then you can just add a little bit more milk.
Bubbles? No bubbles.
Would you like some bubbles?
All right.
But the latte crema system always does really nice foam.
Look how thick that is.
I know.
Yeah. So European sizing is what we brewed?
Yeah.
Not North American size?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel it here. I'm not going to really feel it through this mug because it's dual wall.
Double walls, yeah. These are Delonghi glasses too, so if you're looking at them and you're like, oh, those are really nice. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's super hot.
We didn't even change any of the settings. So right out of the box, really hot. This is like a medium-sized cappuccino. I mean, for me personally, that's the size I would like. I think that the ratios are nice. The foam looks good, and yeah, Wendy said it's really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, actually burnt my tongue. No, just kidding.
Careful, careful. You want to taste the next drink. So it is asking us to run a clean. So we're going to just grab another mug on the side, and it's going to, turn the dial to clean. It's going to pull some water from the reservoir and then just spit it into the cup. So easy peasy. it'll prompt you after lemon squeezy. It'll prompt you after everyone, but it's really quick. So you can brew a bunch of different ones back to back. You're all good. And that's it.
Yep,
all done. Good. So that's a one-touch cappuccino on the PrimaDonna Elite from Delonghi. Now we're going to do a two-step process cappuccino where we're going to brew our espresso and then we're going to steam our milk. So you can't do the two functions at the same time, but this does have dual thermoblocks, so it heats up very, very, very fast from one function to the other. So I was thinking we'll do a doppio espresso.
Oh, more caffeine the better,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah. Maximum strength. And then I
think 2 times
I'll
maximum?
I think I'll go medium, and then I'll call my doppio. So you'll notice the doppio has a plus. There are other beverages in your menu that will have a plus. It's going to add another shot to your drink. So pay attention to that when brewing. If you don't want the double shot, then don't click the plus version of your beverage.
So it's strong.
Very plus. Strong, yes. Yeah. There we go. I can smell it.
Oh,
it smells
really good.
Yeah, it smells really good, yeah. So this machine's...
drinking my drink.
Yeah.
While we're waiting.
It's a really great option for people that maybe want the option to do... A lot of people are really getting into manual milk steaming, I find.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that really like that option and being involved with that process of making their beverages. And so this machine, you don't have to do anything with the coffee, you just press the button and it does everything for you. But with the milk, you can have either option. So with multiple people in the household or people that are drinking different types of milk, right? If you don't want the cross-contamination, then it's also a great option to have one for your jug and then do the other ones in your...
what you're using 80% of the time you'd put in here.
And then the other stuff you would put in here. Kind of like your bypass chute. Mm-hmm. It's like your bypass chute for your milk. So to access the milk, you go into your extra menu and then we go over to steam. And then that's it. And now I just wait for the wand to start heating up my milk.
Yeah, it'll take a minute.
Yeah.
A few seconds?
Yeah.
There it goes.
There it goes.
That's pretty quick.
It's very fast. So since it's a Panarella wand, it's going to texturize and heat the milk.
For you, without you doing anything.
Yep.
It's just good to do a comparison.
Yeah. You can play with it a little bit, but a Panarella wand doesn't give you a ton of control.
I think they want to take away the stress of trying to figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does a really nice job. It does make a nice microfoam, so you won't be disappointed with the quality of your milk. Look at that. That looks really nice, actually.
This is pretty fast in the heat.
Yeah. And it's making, that looks like paint.
I know.
I'm really impressed. Yeah.
Super hot. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. Mm-hmm. So that was very fast. Whoop. You can see that our milk is, I think I'll be able to.
You're challenging yourself.
I am. I'm challenging myself to make some latte art. We'll see if I can do it. Not so much. But I think that was user error and not the milk, because that one did a fabulous job. This has much more milk than your drink.
I had more coffee too, though.
Yeah, it did. So it might even itself out. Mm-hmm. But the foam from that wand is
This is really good.
Yeah?
I prefer it. It might be the ratios.
Yeah, ratios. And we were able to,
and it's not burning my tongue.
Yeah. So that one was hotter
than this.
And this milk was really hot on my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow.
I know.
Really hot. Nice.
It wasn't as much.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very
apples to apples, not so much, but both of them are really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
If you're looking for the separation, though.
Yeah,
So obviously
for sure.
the ratios are off.
Just a little bit. This is like double the size. So yeah, it's pretty fair that they're going to taste a little bit different.
Yeah.
This one might have been made with a little bit of love too. So just splash that in there.
So it tastes better.
Yeah. I mean, I like this machine. When I first looked at it though, I did think like, wow, that screen's busy. But when you break it down, it's much easier to navigate, and having your main buttons on the screen right here without having to access the secondary menu, I really like.
Yeah.
To not have to go into that. And then you do have your fun beverages over here. Like you have the Cappuccino Plus that has more coffee in it.
Flat white.
Flat white. Espresso Macchiato, I like that they've...
what one thing did it not have that I was kind of disappointed in?
Americano.
Americanos.
No Americano.
But
you can do hot water from your steaming wand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This machine will not come with a milk jug, right?
no.
Yeah.
I didn't see one in the box.
No
when I
milk
took it out.
jug comes with this machine, so if you are wanting to grab one of these and you are wanting to use the steam wand for the steaming of the milk, you'll want to pick up a wand. Delonghi has some really nice
Two
steaming
sizes that we offer.
Yeah, and they're nice looking, and they're...
Yeah, you just got to be mindful of the size of your milk jug with the height of this.
Because the milk will expand while you're heating it. Like we put in half and the jug was almost full. So you can expect about it to double in size. So something to pay attention to as well.
It's gorgeous looking machine.
It's beautiful looking. It really is. It's got a lot of like chrome accents. It's very modern looking. Yeah, I like it. It's got the 2+1 year warranty through Delonghi if you register it online. So 3 years total, as long as you register it, which is fantastic. Local to us, we're a service center for Delonghi within warranty, which is great. So you're able to contact Delonghi, get a ticket number, and bring the machine back to us, knock on wood, if anything happens to the machine. But hopefully you don't ever have to do that.
That's right.
Exactly. Cleaning cycles on this unit are going to be the same as other machines. Descale the machine, clean out the brew unit, make sure that you're cleaning out your drip tray and your drudge bin with your used coffee pods. But
They're holding together very well, too.
I noticed that as well. They really look like little brownies in there. 2-bite brownies. Want to taste? Yuck. Yeah, this machine, it's a little bit more expensive. It's around $3,000 Canadian, and it is a demo unit, so if you wanted to come and see this unit in action or taste...
See if it's something you feel like you can navigate, we can give you an intro to it and then
Absolutely.
let you brew some drinks.
Yeah, we've got it here at the Burlington location, so you can pop by and have a taste of the coffee and use the machine, see if you enjoy using it. I did enjoy using it. I really like the steam wand. I like that they've brought back the PrimaDonna. It was always a really high-end machine that Delonghi was offering, and I'm glad that they've brought it back. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
You're not going to really have any issues fitting this underneath in your kitchen. It's standard in size for super automatic machines. We'll just have the full measurements just right here for you. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section and subscribe to our channel if you like our content. And follow us on all of our social media channels.
I was going to do that for you. I was like, when is this coming in?
Follow us on all of our social media channels. And we have a blog that you can access on our website with some great coffee knowledge content on there. So check it out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.